No one has told you this yet, but if you're tired of feeling like you're missing out on that connection with the woman of your dreams, then this video is exactly what you need. Today, we're diving deep into the art of seduction, the real secrets that no one is talking about. Trust me, everything you thought you knew is wrong. Stick around because this is going to change the game for you. All right, let's set the stage. Picture this: you walk into a room and within seconds, every eye is drawn to you. It's not just your looks though, or the way you're dressed, even though both are on point. There's something else, something magnetic that pulls people in. It's that aura, an intoxicating blend of mystery, a touch of innocence, yet there's this unmistakable spark of mischief in your eyes. It's like you've unlocked a secret code, one that blends confidence with just the right amount of vulnerability. This isn't just about projecting an image though. It's about something deeper, something that resonates on a level most people don't even realize exists. Imagine channeling that same allure that made Marilyn Monroe an icon, the way she balanced innocence with a smoldering sensuality. Or think of James Dean with his cool, rebellious charm softened by a hint of tenderness. These aren't just traits, they're tools of seduction, finely tuned over time. But here's the kicker: seduction isn't just about surface-level attraction. It's about tapping into those deep, often hidden desires. It's about awakening yearnings that go back to childhood dreams and fantasies. And it's about creating an emotional connection so strong, it transcends anything physical. This isn't just some game of looks or clever lines. It's a journey into the psyche, a dance that, when done right, can captivate anyone. And by the time we're done here, you'll have the tools to master it. Step 1. Understanding the deep psychology of seduction. So, let's break this down. What really happens when you make that initial connection with someone? Sure, there's the obvious stuff: looks, the way you talk, maybe even the way you carry yourself. But what if I told you there's so much more going on beneath the surface? The real secret lies in understanding that seduction is not just a game of attraction. It's a subtle interplay between the seducer and the seduced. Each participant in this dance brings their own desires, motivations, and yes, their vulnerabilities to the table. Think of it this way: seduction is like playing chess, but with emotions. It's not just about the immediate moves you make, but about how you anticipate and respond to the other person's moves. It's about understanding the unspoken, the unsaid, the underlying emotions that drive people. This isn't just about what you say or how you look, it's about the energy you exude. When you're truly in tune with the psychology of seduction, you realize it's not about pushing or forcing things. Instead, it's about creating a space where desire can grow naturally, where anticipation builds without pressure. You want to be that person who leaves them intrigued, who keeps them wanting more. And this, my friends, is where the real power of seduction lies. Imagine for a moment two strangers in a room. They lock eyes across the space, and in that instant, something electric passes between them. What is it that draws them together? Is it just physical attraction? Or maybe it's something deeper, something they can't quite put their finger on. The key is understanding that seduction is more than just a superficial game. It's about connecting on a deeper, more emotional level. This connection doesn't just happen though. It's created through a delicate balance, like a dance where each step is carefully considered. It's about understanding the other person's motivations and desires, and then subtly playing to those. This is why seduction isn't just a game for the faint of heart. It requires finesse, intuition, and a deep understanding of human nature. Step 2. Mastering the art of presence. Let's move on to something just as crucial: your presence. What is it that makes some people seem irresistibly magnetic? Is it just their looks? Or is there something more? Here's the deal: true magnetism isn't just about your appearance. It's about the way you carry yourself, the way you move, the way you speak. But even more than that, it's about finding that perfect balance between authenticity and mystery. Think of your presence as an evolving work of art. Every look, every gesture, every word you say, these are all brushstrokes on the canvas of your seduction. But what makes this art truly captivating is the interplay between what is shown and what is hidden. Those eyes that seem to sparkle with the promise of adventure, that smile that hints at secrets untold. But they're not just about being flirtatious, they're about creating a sense of mystery, a sense of wanting to know more. But here's where it gets tricky. This isn't about putting on an act or being someone you're not. True presence is an expression of who you really are, deep down. It's about being genuine, about letting your true self shine through, but doing it in a way that keeps others intrigued. It's a delicate balance, too much mystery and you seem distant, too much authenticity and the allure fades. The goal is to reveal just enough to keep them guessing, to keep them wanting to learn more about you. For example, let's say you're at a social event. You could be the loudest, most outgoing person in the room, but that doesn't necessarily make you magnetic. What draws people in is that subtle interplay between what you show and what you keep hidden. Maybe it's a quiet confidence, a knowing smile, or a way of making others feel seen and understood without giving too much away about yourself. This is what creates that aura of intrigue, that magnetic pull that people can't resist. Remember, it's not just about the exterior, how you dress, how you style your hair, or the way you walk. It's about the energy you put out into the world, the way you make people feel when they're around you. When you master this, you become someone people are naturally drawn to, someone they want to be around, someone they want to know more about. Step 3, choosing the right woman. Now that you've got your press on point, let's talk about the next crucial step, choosing the right woman. This is where many people get it wrong. They think that seduction is about casting a wide net, about trying to attract as many people as possible. But here's the truth, seduction is most powerful when it's focused. It's about finding the right person, the one who is most receptive to your approach. So, how do you know who that is? Here's where things get interesting. Often the women who seem the most distant, the most reserved, ones who are most in need of connection. They might appear aloof or disinterested, but beneath the surface, they're yearning for someone to truly see them, to connect with them on a deeper level. These are the women who are often the most receptive to seduction because they're looking for something more, something real. But don't be fooled by appearances. Just because someone seems passionate and confident on the outside doesn't mean they're not dealing with their own insecurities. In fact, it's often those who seem the most put together who are struggling the most internally. This is why it's so important to pay attention to the subtle signs, the nonverbal cues, the energy between you. When you're trying to choose the right woman to seduce, it's not just about who looks good or who seems interested. It's about who you can connect with on a deeper level. Look beyond the surface, beyond the initial impressions. Pay attention to the little things, the way she looks at you, the way she responds to your presence. These are the clues that will tell you whether or not she's the right person for this dance. And remember, this isn't just about getting someone to like you. It's about creating a real connection, about finding someone who resonates with you on a deeper level. The more you can tune into these subtle signals, the more successful you'll be in your seduction efforts. Step 4, creating a false sense of security. Now that you've identified your target, it's time to start playing the game. But here's where many people go wrong. They come on too strong, too fast. The key to successful seduction is creating a false sense of security. You want her to feel like she's in control, like she's the one calling the shots, when in reality, you're the one orchestrating the whole thing. So how do you do this? It all starts with subtlety. Don't be too direct or too obvious in your intentions. Let your presence be felt, but don't make it too clear what your intentions are. Instead, create situations where it feels like fate is bringing you together, where it seems like the universe is conspiring to make your paths cross. For example, let's say you're both at the same party or event. Instead of going up to her right away, make it seem like your encounter is purely coincidental. Maybe you bump into her by the drinks table, or you end up standing next to each other during a conversation. These moments of coincidence create a sense of destiny, of a connection that feels special and unique. As you continue to interact, play the game of cat and mouse, show interest, but then pull back. Let her feel like she's the one pursuing you, like she's the one making the moves. This creates a sense of excitement and anticipation, a feeling that something is building between you. And the more she feels like she's in control, the more drawn to you she'll become. But here's the trick, don't let her realize what's happening. The best seduction is the kind that feels natural, that doesn't feel like a game at all. She should feel comfortable and safe in your presence, never suspecting that you're the one guiding the dance. This is where the real art of seduction lies, in creating the illusion of control while secretly pulling the strings. Step 5, tapping into her past. Here's where we dive deep into the psychological side of seduction. If you really want to create a lasting connection, you need to tap into her past. This is where the emotional connection becomes truly powerful, where you move beyond the surface and start to connect on a deeper, more intimate level. So how do you do this? Start by encouraging her to share her memories, her childhood experiences, the things that shaped her into the person she is today. These aren't just casual conversations, they're an opportunity to create a bond that transcends the present moment. Think of it like this. When she shares these memories with you, she's opening up a part of herself that she doesn't often show to others. This creates a sense of intimacy, a feeling that you're someone she can trust with her most vulnerable moments. And as she opens up, you're not just listening to her stories, you're becoming a part of them. You're creating a shared history, a connection that goes beyond the here and now. But here's the important part, don't just listen. Engage with her memories, share your own experiences, and create a dialogue that deepens the weak connection between you. This isn't about being a therapist or trying to fix her problems. It's about showing that you understand, that you relate, and that you're someone she can connect with on a deep, emotional level. When you do this right, you'll create a bond that's almost impossible to break. She'll start to see you not just as someone she's attracted to, but as someone who truly understands her, who gets her in a way that no one else does. And that, my friends, is the true power of seduction, making the final move. So here we are, the moment of truth. The stage is set, the game has been played, and now it's time for the final move. This is where all your efforts come together, where the dance reaches its climax. But here's the thing, even in this intense moment, you need to keep your cool. Don't let the heat of the moment make you lose sight of your goals. The key to a successful seduction is clarity and determination. You've got to be bold, take the initiative, and embrace the passion. This is where your confidence really needs to shine through. You've done the groundwork, you've created the intrigue, built the connection, and now it's time to seal the deal. Think of this moment as the culmination of everything you've done so far. Every look, every touch, every word has led to this. It's like you're painting a masterpiece, with each stroke adding to the final picture. And now it's time to step back, take a deep breath, and make the final brushstroke. But here's the thing, don't rush it. Let the moment build, let the tension rise. And when the time is right, when you can feel the electricity in the air, make your move. This is where you need to be bold, where you need to take the initiative. And trust me, if you've done everything right up to this point, she'll be more than ready to meet you halfway. But remember, even in this intense moment, it's important to stay focused. Don't let your emotions get the best of you. Keep your goals in mind, and don't lose sight of what you're trying to achieve. The best seductions are the ones where both parties walk away feeling satisfied, where there's a sense of mutual respect and understanding. And when it's all over, when the moment has passed, take a step back and appreciate what you've accomplished. You've just completed the ultimate dance, one that's as old as time itself. And if you've done it right, you'll have created a connection that's both powerful and lasting. The art of seduction. And there you have it, the art of seduction in 5 simple steps. But let's be clear, this isn't just about winning someone over for a fleeting moment. What it's about understanding the deep, intricate dance of human emotions and desires. From the subtle play of glances to the intense surge of passion, each moment in this process is an opportunity to explore the depths of the human soul. Seduction, when done right, is about much more than just physical attraction. It's about creating a real connection, one that goes beyond the superficial and taps into something deeper, something that resonates on a level most people aren't even aware of. It's a powerful tool, but like all powerful tools, it must be used wisely. So, as you step into this world of seduction, remember that with great power comes great responsibility. Always treat others with respect and dignity, and never use these techniques to manipulate or harm. Because at the end of the day, the true magic of seduction lies in the connections we create, the joy, the passion, and the fulfillment that comes from truly connecting with another person on a deep, emotional level. And finally, remember this seduction is a journey, not a destination. It's an ongoing dance, a game that never really ends. Each encounter, each connection is an opportunity to learn more about yourself and about others. So, keep dancing, keep exploring, and keep discovering the beauty and depth of the human soul. Now that you've got the secrets, what's the first step you're going to take to up your game? Drop a comment below and let's start a conversation. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the art of human connection. I'll see you in the next video.